Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I hope you're all doing well. Today is Sunday and I thought why not do a bit of a Sunday reset at home of repotting some plants, doing some painting, journaling, UI design for my website, and possibly working on my schedule for this week for Twitch and YouTube. Because if you are new to the channel, hi, my name is Steven. I play a lot of The Sims. I'm a gamer on Twitch and YouTube. I make Sims content, but I'm also a small business owner who runs a stationery store called Hello Spring Co. And I have been having so much fun this year of finding new pockets of joy to reclaim my peace at 29. Because back in February, I co-hosted a part of the Sims 25-hour live stream to celebrate their 25th year of being, existing as a franchise. And then I went to Simsy's wedding in that same week in Florida. And then I also I co-hosted a YouTube and Sims event in New York with Kelsey and Peachy K to celebrate the Sims 25th anniversary. And then in that same month, I auditioned and then booked a role in Chicago Fire, episode 19 of season 13 called Permanent Damage. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. It's on Peacock right now. But in all that month of February, it was so hectic because I was doing so many things that I'm like, is this my life? Is this what I'm doing now with my life? The answer to that question is yes. I'm an actor, I am a YouTuber, I'm an influencer, I play The Sims, I do a lot of things with the Sims team, and I'm always finding that I add more stuff to my plate, but the stuff I'm adding to my plate are things that I actually enjoy. So it never really feels like work and doesn't feel like stress to me, but I always feel like if I'm constantly doing the same thing over and over and over, I'll never find things that are something that's not work related, if that makes sense. So repotting the plants, reading books, doing paint by number, sessions are something that I don't do for work. And it's so refreshing to have those little pockets of happiness, pockets of joy to do for yourself. And I want to keep doing that. But all I'm saying is to find things that spark joy for you, whether it's pottery, painting, reading, repotting plants, whatever it is. Just do it for you and not for other people, especially if it's your work. Just do it for you at the end of the day, and don't over stress or overcomplicate it, because I find reading shouldn't be overcomplicated, painting shouldn't be overcomplicated, pottery, whatever it is, should not be overcomplicated. So just enjoy the little moments that we have each and every day. And I'm learning to appreciate each day like it's its own. And yeah, but today I just am just very grateful and very happy to just be able to vlog and have fun. And I'm really excited actually to share with you all what the paint by number kit looks like. But I'm gonna go to my garage so I can start repotting these plants, because I have so many plants that I need to repot and it's getting overwhelming. So let's go to the garage and repot some plants. already still in here. I will tell you right here, right now, the heat drained me. It was 91 degrees outside. I wasn't feeling it until like 45 minutes in. But you know what? I took a shower. I'm fully refreshed, changed my clothes, and I am ready for the next activity on the list. And that is do a paint by number kit that I got from Amazon. And I am very excited because it'll be my very first one, and I was heavily inspired by Cozy K on YouTube of watching her videos about, summer and spring hobby activities. And I saw a paint by number kit that she had, and I was very, very influenced. So I had to grab one and test it out for myself. So the paint by number kit that I got from Amazon is just like a bunch of lemons. And I thought yellow, it just makes a lot of sense. I mean, yellow chair, yellow vibes. That's what I'm really here for. So I got a kit. So the kit that I got from Amazon is just literally a bunch of lemons. And I don't know how to describe it, but it's literally just a bunch of lemons on a lemon tree in a basket with like a really cool background. And it reminds me of Italy or something or somewhere. I don't know. The vibes are just really, really cool. But I am just very excited to try this out and see how it goes. So the other really cool thing about this kit is that it comes with all the paint that you need. Everything is completely numbered, especially where it goes. And I've only seen this from like a few times from Cozy K's videos, and then watching my friend Rochella on like Twitch, where she's done like paint by number type of like emotes for her streams. And I was like, wait, that's actually really cool. So I'm wondering, because I looked up online, it's actually just 16 by 20 inches, which really is not that big, but it's a good decent size for a wall. And looking at this, ooh, wait, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow, wait, this is really cool. I'm actually really excited to try this out. I really love this. You can barely kind of see it. Like all the lines are so like small, but you can kind of see it. You see all like little dots and numbers. Every single nook and cranny have their own designated number for the shading, the actual color themselves. Like I'm just really, really, really excited to paint all this and just see how it goes. So I'm gonna do that, grab a little table, and then start doing some painting. And that should be really, really fun. Hey everyone, Editor Steven here. I'm coming onto the vlog to yap with you all some more because I realized midway through of me recording my paint by number, I was talking a little bit and then my microphone died midway through. So I had to scrap a little bit of the recording, but it's not the end of the world. We can't control everything and that's okay. Wish we could, but we can't. But we can try and move forward. But regardless, the paint by number of what I've finished thus far was so nice and comforting because something about painting on a canvas is more therapeutic than I realized. I mean, Bob Ross literally said it himself, no mistakes, only happy accidents, enjoy your time, paint happy trees, all that is so nice. And I love The Joy of Painting by Bob Ross. I never really watched the TV show when it was airing, but I do watch it on Twitch, and I also watch it on YouTube, and I listen to it on Spotify. His Joy of Painting episodes are literally everywhere. So I have no excuse to not consume his content. But growing up in junior high, I was very bad at traditional art. I didn't really know how to do it properly, painting, drawing, whatever it was. I was very bad at it. And I didn't really take the time to find inspiration to spark that new joy for me to do things that I actually want to do. And as I got older into high school and making YouTube videos, I really kind of tapped into my creative side through video editing, voiceover, script writing, and then eventually getting into graphic design through Photoshop and Illustrator, and dare I say Dreamweaver, which was a hot diggity dog time back then. But I feel as I got older, the more creative I've gotten and the more I've taken the time to actually sit down, listen, watch, and consume the content that I am consuming and watching or listening, and use that as inspiration and put it into my own work. Because the way I kind of get all of my ideas from Sims videos or script writing or art, I usually always go on to the internet, whether I'm listening to a video or I'm listening to a podcast or going on Pinterest or just going outside and enjoying the everyday life. I really take all that in and think about how can I utilize those inspirations into my own work and make it my own without, hardcore copying word for word, paint swatch by swatch. I just want to make things my own because Hello Spring is all about positivity, joy, sunshine, happiness is what Hello Spring, Spring Sims, Steven is all about. And all I want to do is make art that I enjoy at the end of the day, but something that you also enjoy at the end of the day. So that's why I do so many videos, whether it's vlogging, podcasting, Sims videos, Twitch streaming, Instagram posting on stories and feeds. I'm basically everywhere. And I kind of enjoy it. And I never really take the time to really think about all that I'm doing sometimes, but I kind of like that I do all these things. I mean, I'm an actor, I am a graphic designer, illustrator, streamer, influencer, content creator, podcaster, small business owner. There's just a lot on my plate, but I never really consider these things as work for me. I think of them as my little pockets of joy because I'm doing things that I actually enjoy doing. And if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be able to do these things full time. And I'm so grateful and appreciative that I get to do this as my job and create content that I usually don't get to see in my everyday life. And I've always wanted to be some sort of creative, whether it was singing or dancing or writing or doing whatever in those general creative fields. But now having this vlog and showing off my creative side through gardening and painting and cooking and baking, I love that stuff. I one day want to create my own cookbook one day because I make so many recipes and I love so much food, whether it's basic stuff or the more advanced baking or cooking prep work. I love that stuff. But then I also want to make a second coloring book and I want to create a short film, and I want to make a TV show script. Like I want to do so many things, and I want to have to balance it all, but I got to learn to take one day at a time. And I think honestly, for my next Sunday reset, I want to try and focus on my writing and possibly start writing a little bit more of my book and possibly finishing my short film script, so that way it's one and done and it's finished, and then I can kind of get it refined and polished, and then eventually one day, I don't know, film it somewhere. Who knows where that will be, but I've always wanted to do something that I create and put it out there into the universe, whether it's good, bad, whatever. As long as I did it, that's all that matters, because I can't always be so scared of what people think and what people will say. As long as I enjoy the craft that I'm creating, that's all that matters to me. Because if I'm scared all the time and I say, oh, no one's gonna watch it, no one's gonna listen to it, then, and if I never do it, then like I put all this time and effort into nothing. So I'm always trying to do things that I'm scared of doing, and I'm learning that I'm no longer scared to do these things. I'm more excited to do what I do every day, show up every day for myself, and show up on stream or in videos or through podcasting. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I mean, I don't really see myself always live streaming, but I do see myself being present in some type of art form, some type of like creative media form. I mean, who knows? I could be winning many awards. I could be winning a Golden Globe or an Oscar or a Tony. Like there's a lot of things I want to achieve, and I'm not even 30 yet. I'm only 29, and my birthday is February 22nd, and I turn 30 next year. And I always thought to myself, I need to make another, like next plan. Like, I mean, I planned out my entire life in 8th grade all the way up until the age of 30. And the fact that I'm turning 30 next year, it's crazy that I have to make another long list. Maybe I should make one of like things I want to achieve before I'm 50. I mean, I don't really know. Like, I can't predict the future. I can't really decide like what happens each day. I just gotta live life on purpose and take it one day at a time to the best of my ability. But I don't know, maybe I'll plan things out until like my 5-year, 10-year, 20-year plan. Like I always like to plan ahead for the future and manifest things, because when I manifest things tend to happen. And I'm always like, wait, is this actually happening to me? It is. So I think definitely I need to do that at some point, either this week or maybe during my co-working streams on Wednesday, maybe even do it during like another Sunday reset for next week's vlog. That I will do my 5-year, 10-year, 15-year, and then 20-year plan. Because I think if I have 4 different types of plans, then I feel like I can do like my small goals and then eventually focus on my long-term goals. I think it's always important to have those small little goals that you can accomplish within a day or 2 weeks or whatever. And then eventually having like those long-term goals that you want to achieve some way down the line that may take a year or 2 years or 5 or 20 years. You never really know. And, plans tend to change, and it's okay to always, swap things out that may not make sense, especially even if you wrote down a plan when you were like 5 years old and you're now like 45 years old and you're thinking to yourself, this plan sounds kind of crazy. Let me like take this off of my list and put something that's more tangible, that's like in my new season of life. Because when I was in 8th grade, I had some very obscured goals that I changed throughout my years that I'll eventually, explain in a podcast episode that will be hopefully posting in September. But I definitely have a lot on my list of things that I want to yap with you all about in season 2 of Hello Spring. And yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to actually talk throughout this entire elongated clip, but I hope you actually really liked it, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. and I cannot wait to yap even more down the line. But with all that being said, I am going to stop yapping for a little bit and might yap some more later, but we'll have to see. But enjoy the rest of the vlog and enjoy me baking some peach tarts for the very first time, because why not try out something peach related for the summer season? So I told y'all I would be coming back at the end of the vlog to yap with you all some more, and here I am. But essentially, I've been having literally the most fun doing like the Sunday reset type of vlog, and it's been so much fun, therapeutic, exciting, because normally I do this every single day, but I always forget to either film it, or I don't know what to film or how to film it. But this is kind of relaxing for me, and I want to do more of them, especially kind of showing the behind the scenes of what I do day to day, from like my most chaotic days to my most relaxing days. How do I stay productive, whether it's podcasting, video editing, managing my stationery store, whatever it might be. I want to do more of that. And as of lately, what I've been doing is kind of going back and re-editing, restating what Hello Spring Co. is by maintaining my website, redesigning it with new graphics, new text, making it more marketable for SEO, for like Google and other like search engines. And it's been fun, because I have a background in UI UX design, and that's what my degree is in, but I never really like tapped into it fully until like maybe a couple of years ago, back in like 2020, 2021, when I made Hello Spring Co. And I realized that I have the best job in the world because of you all. I get to do this for a living, and I get to create videos. I get to make, little fun little art prints and stickers and calendars and coloring books, and then eventually one day down the line, puzzles and things like that. But I want to definitely take it even further to see where I can go with it. But as of lately, what I've been doing is updating my website, Hello Spring Co. and springsims.com from 7.0 to 7.1 on Squarespace. And honestly, I like the fluid engine of 7.1 on Squarespace because it's a lot more easier, more manageable. I'm able to like do a drag and drop system and move things around and customize my website a lot better. And what I've been doing as of lately is going on the back end of Squarespace through custom CSS. And since I kind of like have a background knowledge in it, I didn't understand it fully about the different like blocks and the hex codes and how to really manipulate certain things on the website to make it more customized. And there's a YouTuber that I follow and watch quite frequently whenever she uploads. Her name is Jen Webb on YouTube, and she makes a lot of different videos regarding to Squarespace, her client work as a web designer, and making things more accessible and more easier, and showing like the behind the scenes process. And in one of her videos, she had actually talked about this Google Chrome plugin that I did not know existed. It's called Find Squarespace IDs, and I'm able to find the IDs of every single block on my Squarespace page and customize it to my liking, whether it's the text font family, the style, the weight, the width, whatever it might be. I'm able to customize it however I want, with utilizing the block IDs and then going into it and making the colors different, the font different, and even understanding how to upload custom fonts from Google Fonts, Adobe Fonts, or whatever font it might be into Squarespace, so I can use that custom font rather than the already integrated fonts that I'm using within Squarespace. So I've been having an absolute field day just doing all of that and testing it all out and doing whatever. But let me know in the comments below if you've ever used your degree for your everyday life, whether it's, graphic design, content creation, you're a lawyer, mathematician, whatever it might be. Like, what is your degree in, if you have a degree? Or actually, if you learned a new skill, I would love to learn what that skill might be, and have you been using it quite frequently in your everyday life, your job? What is it? Because recently, even though I have a background in UI UX design, I like the UI part more than the UX, because coding and me are not the best of friends, but I'm relearning it all through Code Academy and taking all of that knowledge and then applying what I had for my degree into my Squarespace website and then also into other fun projects. And a thing that I want to do down the line is that I want to make fake brands, fake websites for my Sims, and kind of just see what I can do. Basically take a sim character who has like a business, whatever it might be, a product, and then create a full-on brand, like from brand identity, package design, product design, a website, merch, whatever it might be, and really taking it all in to make it a full-fledged thing. And I'm not gonna publish it because I feel like I don't want to do that and I don't want to spend the money for it. So I use a lot of like the Adobe products like Adobe Illustrator and then eventually Figma, and then tapping into how can I really utilize Squarespace in that way. Whether it's like a 14-day free trial, I may as well try that, because you can do that for every single like web page or like, at least website on Squarespace, and then it kind of expires. But it would be fun to like tap into that side of the creativity and see where it goes. But I just kind of wanted to put that out there into the universe because I was a little bit confused of where I wanted to take this and like where I wanted to put it. whether it was on this channel or put it on my gaming channel, which is all about The Sims, but I never really know like if I make a design video utilizing The Sims, would it do well on that channel, or do I just like put it on this channel because it is technically a vlog, behind the scenes, all type of like channel, and eventually I will be posting my podcast again on this channel. But I'm like a little bit confused of where I should put it, here or the other place. It really all boils down to, you know, the analytics and things, that I want it to perform well, and I want to make it a really full-fledged thing, because things like this is kind of exciting, of doing stuff that I'm scared of doing. And I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, if it doesn't perform well, that's okay. As long as I enjoy it, that's all that matters. And I think it'll be really fun to experiment with my degree, and especially build my portfolio, because I didn't really technically have one when I graduated university, but I had like bits and pieces of projects, but I want to make them more fleshed out and polished and make them nicer. But Lord and behold, I've yapped throughout this entire clip, as we per usually do. But of course, my friends, let me know all your thoughts, all your opinions. But if you like these videos and you want to see more of like a Sunday reset, definitely comment down below. But as always, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye.